Hi everyone. I think you can actually see me for once. I'm not meant to be seen. I'd rather not be seen the way I feel, and I've got my hair tied up and I don't like to be seen when my hair's tied up, but for some reason my phone's lighting me up and I don't particularly... Oh, now it's lighting me up, that's great. Ah, there you go, can't see me now. It's because I had the screen, whatever it's called, up bright, but you're going to see me now because there's a car going past. I've come out for a drive. I've been out for a drive for over an hour now, and I don't know, I've just been driving around listening to music, and I just went and got some diesel, and a song came on that I really love, Sleeping Satellites by Tasmin Archer. I've loved that since I was very young. It's one of my all-time favourite songs, and it came on and I'd not listened to it for a while, so I thought I don't want to go on because it would have been like 2 minutes into the song, and the song's like 4 minutes long, and I thought I'll just drive up here and listen to some more music, even though that's what I've been doing for over an hour. And this is location number 2. I don't feel comfortable here anymore, and as you can see it's very dark here. I don't like it. I really don't like it anymore. But I thought, I'm out, I might as well film a video for a couple of minutes and then go home. It's day 3, well it's now Thursday now, but it's day 3 of not having work. Obviously Thursdays I don't work where I work somewhere else. It's been good being off, I'll be honest. There's a lot of things I can't talk about on here about work and why I'm going to leave, but I think getting ill came at the right time because I'm so stressed out and under a lot of pressure about a lot of things, not just work, that I just needed time out for myself, and I didn't know how to get time out because obviously you can't just take time off work for no reason. And you know, the very difficult where I work, when I want to take a day off, they're like coming out with loads of rubbish, like you need to give 10 days notice, when I don't feel like me being off is causing a problem, if that makes sense. Like, they're not missing me. I've actually not allowed my doctor to give me a sick note to cover me longer than it is, because I don't want to let them down on the last working day of the month, which is next Friday. I'm going to actually go in, even though my doctor didn't want to let me go in. Basically, she was going to sign my note for a lot longer. So, you know, I'm not a horrible person. I'm still going to go in and do what they really need me for, even though I don't want to go there ever again because of what's gone on there and everything else. I'm not discussing it right now. I'm not in the position to discuss it, but I will do at some point, I'm sure. But for now, to be professional, and because I've not handed in my resignation, even though this video won't be seen until after I've left, like this will probably go up around November, December time, so there will be a video at some point. Obviously I need to get some software so I can edit these videos, because obviously Monday and Tuesday I didn't get to do any editing, and Wednesday, which was the 20th, I still had time to do editing, and it's just not been done because of how I'm feeling. My migraine went about 5-6 o'clock today, but I've got a headache now. The difference between a headache and a migraine is I can cope with headache pain. It's not as bad. It's a mild headache right now. But the migraine yesterday was hellish. I'll be honest, it was what I describe as hellish. And I took way too many painkillers. I had 20 in the space of 6 hours, and I didn't realise. And when I worked it out, I was like, oh God. And there was a point where I didn't care, and I thought if I die, I die. And then there was a point like panicking because I didn't want a painful death. And I ended up having like proper full-on sweating episode where I was pouring in sweat. And me, normally, I like have all the heating on and have the house like an oven. And there's me with window open and fan on and pouring in sweat. So I had a nice cold shower. It was so cold. And then I got in bed with wet hair. But then I woke up cold in the night and had to go and put the heating on. Or did I put the heating on? I think I went and put the heating on. I think I did. So this morning, like, I didn't sleep very well after what happened yesterday, and I'll do a video about what the police did to me yesterday. Like, stressed the hell out of me and made me feel more depressed. But to be honest, that's nothing new. They caused me to lose something important in March, so what they did yesterday was nothing really. And then they wonder why I won't report things. So yeah, this morning and early afternoon I was still ill from those tablets, and I didn't take any more tablets until this evening around 6 o'clock, and I had another dose before I come out, but that's it. Like, I can't go home and take any more, because obviously they're still be in my system, and I've had another 8, so that was stupid. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I'm too stressed out to think about things like that at the moment. So it's good that I've not had to go to work. I mean, I couldn't have gone to work yesterday with that migraine, let's be real. Yesterday as in Tuesday, because it is Thursday now, but Tuesday I couldn't have gone to work. I woke up with the migraine, and I have been to work with migraines before, but I didn't, well, I had to cope with it, so, but I couldn't have coped with that one at work. That was particularly an evil migraine. Oh, I can't even hold this anymore. Don't know what else to say really. Do you know the bad thing about my anxiety and everything else is, obviously everything was getting on top of me, and there are issues with work, and having to go to work every day was making me feel worse. I would come home at 2 o'clock and I'd be so mentally drained, I would literally sit in my room for 2 hours every day, and then I'd just do next to nothing for the rest of the day, and then go to bed and do the same the next day. Like, it's tough going from doing no job for 10 months and a job that I was around lots of people and I felt confident and comfortable there, except for what was going on with the female boss particularly, and to not do it for 10 months and then put myself in that situation. And it wasn't as hard as what it was when I first went to the job last year, when I had zero confidence and really bad anxiety, but it was still hard. And I've done 3 months, and you know, I'm getting used to it, but I think it would have took another 3 months, to be honest. But obviously I'm resigning on, well, next Friday. I'll be real about this, I don't have the balls to actually hand them the letter, so I'm going to try and put it somewhere. So once I've been paid, I can reveal, like, text the office mobile and just say, there's a letter such and such a place, can you pass it to the manager? I'm going to block the manager's number. I don't want to deal with the fallout, because I know what she's like. I've seen what she's like with people. So, but unfortunately she has my dad's phone number, so we'll see what happens with that. I just don't want a confrontation, and I know what she can get like, so because of how I'm feeling, I don't want a confrontation, and that's why I'm not handing it to her. And I need to leave bang on 1, so the work I need to be doing, everything that I need for it needs to be 100% ready, because it'll be tough to get it done in that 4 hours. I really need 5 or 6 hours to do it, but you know, that's not going to happen. I'm stressed out thinking about next Friday. Most people would just resign and, like, not go back again. Most people would take that another week of sick pay first, but to be honest, sick pay is not worth my time. It's just, you know, I do 4 hours a day and I can earn the same basically in 2 days, so you don't really get much sick pay. It's ridiculous how low it is. Can you imagine if you're in a really high paid job and you end up, like, getting sick pay? It's just like, you're not going to be sick really, are you? Let's face it. But I am really struggling with how ill I am. I'm meant to be having bed rest, and I'm out going for drives, and, like, I've been shopping, all sorts. Like, I just can't settle because of what's going on in my head. Like, I can't settle, and I know if I don't go out at the moment with the way I'm feeling, I'm going to end up in the rut that I was in, where I work going out once a week to the shop only, because that's not healthy either. So I'm trying to help myself here, but at the same time it's going to make my illness last longer, which is rubbish.